I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me.
Ford, right?
Yeah.
How's it going, Alex?
Hi.
See you around.
Alright guys, we're gonna do a little picket line around these planters. If you want to hop in line, the people holding the big sign, if you'll keep holding it, we can use some volunteers to relieve the people holding the big sign. If anybody would like to do that, it's on this far end down there. If everybody would take like 20, 30-minute periods, that'd be awesome. Fox News is an inherently racist, white supremacist propaganda network backed by Russia.
Yes, it is.
stop right here. Bring it in. Bring it in. I gotta be careful because this is a rental. No offense to anybody, but I would never drive a burgundy Chevrolet. I saw a guy recently driving a burgundy Chrysler Town and Country minivan. A dude, in the back of the car, it had a sticker that said, "I love my wife." And I was like, "Sir, we already knew that you loved your wife. You're driving a burgundy minivan." The sticker is redundant. Thank y'all for being here today. I love you. I love you for being here.
I love you!
I'm real pissed off at the people that aren't here, but I love y'all. The people that aren't here, tell them I said, fuck them. I'm kidding. Thank you for being here. I want to talk about Fox News for a second. Likely not telling you anything you don't already know. But Fox News is, in large part, the root of the entire problem. And it's intentional. It's a decades-long attempt at influencing the political machine, brainwashing the most vulnerable people, emotionally, mentally vulnerable, not usually financially, but they prey on simple people. And that doesn't mean that people aren't educated. It doesn't even mean they have low IQs. That means for whatever reason, they're a little more simple in the way of critical thinking and things like that. These people live in an echo chamber. And we do too. I do too.
They're afraid.
Social media is an echo chamber. If you post the word fart every day, your algorithm will give you nothing but posts about farts, probably. You know? And the universe is the same way as a social media algorithm. Whatever you put out into the universe, you're going to get more of. And so we have to put out truth.
That's right.
We have to put out courage. We have to show up, and we have to get other people to show up. Because I've said it a lot, but I'm going to say it again. I'm redundant on purpose. I'm redundant for the same reason Sesame Street was redundant. People have to hear things a lot of times to internalize it. I'm the Blues Clues of political comedy.
Woo!
If everybody in this country that supports democracy, opposes fascism, opposes racism, opposes bigotry, opposes transphobia, takes issue with wealth inequality and income inequality, takes issue with the cost of healthcare, takes issue with the degradation of the planet, if all of the people that had those values would have truly displayed courage in 2015, there is zero chance this guy would have gotten in the first time.
That's right.
Zero. But a lot of people in this country go, well, I don't want to tell Pawpaw that I think all people are equal. I don't want to tell my racist brother-in-law that he's a piece of shit. I don't want my boss to get mad at me if I'm not a homophobe. It's not normal.
That's right.
It's not normal to walk on eggshells because you don't want to upset Nazis.
Yeah! Fuck those guys!
Afraid again. It's them that need to hide their faces. It's them that need to be quiet. It's them that need to be careful what they post and what they say. They need to be scared of us. Let me tell you something about these Nazis. There's so few of them that orange-faced pedophile in the White House had to let them all out of jail. That was it. There's not as many as they pretend there are. They're not as strong as they act. That's why the viral video on Facebook, it's 2 U-Haul trucks full of white trash simpletons in matching outfits. 2.
Losers!
Were you there yesterday? Yeah. How many U-Haul trucks would we have needed yesterday?
Oh, fucking
On
lot.
April 5th, million real Americans flooded every city in the United States. How many U-Haul trucks would we have needed? When they show up, there are dozens. When we show up, there are millions. Fox News is the root of the problem. While these quote-unquote conservatives, and they're not, it's their party that runs higher deficits, adds more to debt, is worse for the market, is worse for unemployment. If anybody says, well, I'm a fiscal conservative, it sounds to me like you ought to be a Democrat, you dumb motherfucker. They are the root of the problem. And while they brainwash a third of the country, because it's not half. It's not half. In fact, it's less than a third if you believe the election results, and I don't, because I'm a grown man with a working rational brain. But even let's say it's a third of them. While they brainwashed a third of this country, their party also defunded education. Their party also gave your tax dollars to millionaires to pay for their kids' private school they were already sending them to anyway. They're intentionally making this country less intelligent while glorifying ignorance and shaming people for being smart. Nobody on the right thinks it's cool to have a PhD. They think you're a deep state lit card if you read a bunch of books. They shame intelligence and celebrate ignorance. So they dumbed us down while they brainwashed us. And by us, I mean them, because it's not me. It's intentional, because that's the only way they can win. The only way they can win. Gerrymandering is the only way they can win. Voter suppression is the only way they can win. Russian disinformation is the only way they can win. Calling in bomb threats to swing districts and districts of mostly people of color is the only way they can win. And the reason that they can only win in those ways is because they're fucking losers. That's why. And losers like other losers. That's why Donald Trump licks Vladimir Putin's boots every morning when he wakes up. Vladimir Putin is a tiny man, proverbially and physically. He's a little person. He can't even beat Ukraine. He's borrowing troops from North Korea because he's a loser. Donald Trump has 6 bankruptcies because he's a loser. Donald Trump's been sued 4,000 times. Good men don't get sued 4,000 times. Good men aren't friends with Jeffrey Epstein.
That's right.
Right? Good men don't get accused of rape and found liable for slander and sexual assault. That's not what good men do. And let me tell you what else good men do. They don't support rapists. They don't support pedophiles. They don't support con men. They don't support traitors. Good men don't do that. Good people don't do that. These are not good people. I've gotten together with several other groups, and we started a thing called Fox Takedown. FoxTakedown.com.
Too quiet. Let me get
Anyway, I got a little distracted. I've started a group with some other people. It's called Fox Takedown.
my mouth is big.
You've heard of Tesla takedown.
Right.
Fox is way more insidious than even Tesla is.
That's for sure.
It's time to take them down. And I realize full well that every journalist working at every local affiliate of Fox isn't a bad person. I know that. I know that. I know a lot of these people are probably forward-thinking people that went to journalism school. They probably even read a book or two. I don't hate them, but I hate Fox News and I hate Rupert Murdoch, and they send money to them every month. So they're my enemy too for now. What we need to do is you can go to our website, foxtakedown.com. You can find a list of every single Fox affiliate in the United States of America. And I need you to help me start a Fox takedown in every one of those places. All these blue signs you see here today are on the website. You can download them, send them straight to FedEx, Kinko's, get them printed. All the information is there. It's a turnkey, start your own protest website. FoxTakedown.com. I'm going to speak again in a minute after I drink some water and get my voice back. For now, I would like for us, please honor the yellow tape so nobody gets in trouble. But I want you to get close to the yellow tape, and I want us to angle at Fox News. Make sure you're side by side, so nobody is in front of an air horn or a megaphone. All right? Don't make sure you're not setting your sounds off. Nobody's here. Let's get side by side facing Fox News. And when I give you the go-ahead, we're going to blast them and let them hear us.
Hey, hey! Malcolm Ridley for Congress again, and here's the next part of the protest. We're going to make sure that everybody in those Fox News offices hear us loud and clear that we want answers, we want the truth, and if they're not going to tell the truth, we want to take down this network. If I'm elected to Congress and the House of Representatives, I will sponsor a bill to do an investigation on Fox News with the FCC investigating everything they've done to turn this country into a fascist country. Their propaganda has mesmerized people into a cult-like behavior in the Ohio 6th District. We're trying to snap you out of it and tell you the truth. These people here are dedicated citizens all across the United States that are here to get rid of Fox News propaganda that is all fascist lies. They're also lying about the ICE special deputies. These special deputies in ICE are definitely neo-Nazi from neo-Nazi organizations. We're asking the Democrats in the U.S. House of Representatives right now to get to the bottom of this, because we know these people are not real ICE agents. Especially ones that weigh 400 pounds with their belly hanging over a belt. There aren't real ICE agents like that. And real ICE agents out there, you strongly got to consider getting a new job. Do you really love your country? Are you patriotic in the Immigration's Customs Enforcement Agency? I would look into getting a new job, because you're headed down a very, very dangerous path when we get power back in Congress. All of you are going to be held to account, along with Fox News propaganda.
Damn right.
Yeah, nice. Get 'em.
We're going to make our sounds go up. We're going to point our sound makers up at the building. Don't blast your neighbor's ear. When I say free, we're going to say Fox News. 1, 2, 3.
it a very good Senegalese.
I've been following your video journalism. You do a great job.
Oh, thank you.
It's professional. It covers both sides.
Yeah.
So I owe you an apology.
Oh, no
It's
worries.
been bothering me ever since.
I remember you describing, because it was
I
right
did,
before he was
yeah.
inaugurated,
Yeah.
that you were going to kind of
Yeah.
move here and basically stay here so you could do this
Yeah,
kind of demonstration.
I divorced my wife. I'm waiting for the judge to sign off on it. He's dragging his feet. I've got a used RV. The real estate market is terrible. I can't sell my house. So what I'm doing is, this is my 7th trip to DC. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to go in the RV with my Chihuahua next time. But when I actually get the house sold, give my wife her share, then I am going to take my RV. But where I live, it's all buyers. It's all sellers and no buyers.
Right.
This is my 7th trip to DC.
Gotcha.
So no, I'm doing it.
Has it been rewarding so far? Have you been getting, do you think it's been positive getting out and demonstrating?
Where I live in Magaville, they're celebrating, they're putting flags up, their guys in the tower, so it isn't changing them, but I'm doing what I know I need to be doing. I go to Tesla takedowns, I go to some local things where I live. This is my 7th trip to DC, and basically I'm in a mode of I'm giving up my retirement for this. So either I'm going to end up in El Salvador, or I'm going to end up giving all, or I'm going to end up broke, but this is the hill I'm going to die on.
Right.
So this is, and it's funny, my son, who thought when I went down this journey several months ago, I was nuts. He actually, on Mother's Day, after he visited Mom, he came to see me. He said, "Dad, you were right. You're going to be on the right side of history." So he still won't protest.
Yeah.
But he told me, "You were right. You're going to be on the right side of history."
Have you felt like there has been forceful enough protest?
No, no. Every protest I go to, we want 100,000 and we get 5,000. We want 2,000 and we get 200. People, I post my picture all over the internet protests I go to. If I can do it, you can do it. But
Or
what I
rectangle, whatever
said,
you like.
people just want to keep their heads
Gather
down.
around me.
They
I'd
have
like to
plans.
treat
Well, if
this
it gets
like
bad
an
enough,
open
I'll leave
mic.
the country. They're
I'd like
worried
to
about
hear
what
from
Trump could do
anybody
to them
who
and their
feels like
family.
they
And
have
I
something
understand young
important to
families.
say.
I get it.
Yeah,
People
if you're going to
don't want
talk,
to get
what I would like
involved.
to ask
And
is you feel it in your heart,
it's not good.
feel it in your
Not
gut.
good.
If you want to tell us about your family, that you no longer have a relationship because of the pieces of shit in this building, I'd like to hear that story, and I bet these other people would too. And when that happens, what I would like everybody else to do, I would like for everybody to pull your phone out. And everybody that speaks, I would like to get all of them on our phones, on videos. And then I would like for all of you to post their stories one at a time on every platform that you're on. People need to hear this. Other people in the country that aren't joining us today need to hear this. I had a lady come up to me in Charlottesville, Virginia after a show I did there. And she was starting to cry before she even started to talk. And she said, "I'm the youngest of 10 siblings. I don't speak to a single member of my family." And she started crying. And she said, "I miss my older brothers the most. And I feel like you're my older brother now." And I was like, well, it's weird that you said that, but I'm going to cry anyway, probably. And I hugged her and she cried and I started crying. And other people that were waiting in line to talk to me also started crying. Because that's fucking brutal. I haven't spoken to my best friend since the election. We've been best friends since we were 10. He's like my brother. But I got nothing to say to him. It's not that I hate him, I love him. Well, you think I'm gonna have a conversation with my best friend and not talk about the takedown of American democracy? And he's not even political. He's like, well, I just voted R because I always vote R, and my dad votes R, and my people votes R. Well, fuck that. That's not good enough. This isn't politics. it's ethics, it's morals, it's values, it's democracy, it's the literal future of our country, the oldest democracy on planet Earth, the shining city on the hill. And if Fox News thinks that we're going to surrender that without a fight, you're out of your fucking mind. And let me tell you what else, Fox News, if and when that fight has to start, if you think it won't start right here at these doors, you're out of your fucking mind. So anybody that wants to speak, I would like to get you recorded. Who's the first person to put their arm up? Let's come on up.
Just hold this. Go under that cord and hold that trigger.
Afternoon, everybody. My
Get
name's
close to it. Hold the trigger down. There you go.
Afternoon, everybody. My name's Heather. I'm from the Twin Cities area.
Right in front of your mouth.
I'm a Navy veteran, a disabled veteran. I get all of my health care at the
Go Navy!
Go Navy! Go Navy! I get all of my health care at the Minneapolis VA. My primary care provider saved my life. My husband is a one-issue voter. It's abortion. He is pro-life. When Trump was elected the second time, and I was an absolute mess, Heather, it's not going to affect you. It'll be fine. I'll tell you, my cast iron skillets have dents in them from our fights. I don't know how my marriage is surviving, but somehow it is. I do love my husband very much, and he loves me. He's actually supportive of me driving out to these protests and all of my work with my organization. But in February, I had my annual physical with my primary care provider. In the 10 years my husband and I have been together, through the death of his father and my father, and my suicidality and all of my well-earned mental health issues, he's probably seen me cry less than 5 times. I went in with my husband for my annual meeting with my primary care doctor. At the very end, she says to me, "And Heather, this will be our last appointment together. I'm leaving the VA." My doctor is married to a woman. She started the women's clinic at the largest VA hospital in the country. She started the DEI program at the largest VA hospital in the country. She probably had the biggest target on her back, and she knew it. And she could not, in her good conscience, stay there. I perfectly understood her decision to leave, but I cried for 3 days. And I still don't know what I'm going to do. And thinking about the loss of my doctor still makes me want to cry.
They don't care about Americans. Bullshit.
It is not right that I am losing the doctor that saved my life due to prejudice, due to greed, due to lack of education, due to ignorance. My husband thinks that I'm not going to be affected. He has a son on the autism spectrum that received special services when he was in school. Speech and language, reading, all these other things.
Yeah, we're here.
Yep.
My stepson now has a master's degree and is a digital content coordinator for a college. The loss of the Department of Education isn't going to affect him. I have a daughter with autism and bipolar disorder and intermittent explosive personality disorder that must live in a group home because when she lives with me, I get the holy shit beat out of me. Her life is funded by SSDI. Well, now that my ex-husband's on Social Security, her life is going to be funded by Social Security and Medicaid. This administration is not going to affect you, Heather. I think I need some new cast iron skillets, folks, so I'm taking donations. I'm also a nurse. Woo. Woo.
Thank you for your
It is a privilege for me to be a nurse and to care for the people that I care for. It is absolutely devastating to me to see what is happening with Health and Human Services, with the CDC, with the EPA, with vaccines, and seeing children dying. I had to be trained on how to do advanced cardiac life support on a pregnant woman while they were doing an emergency C-section to deliver a baby while she was dying in the ICU during COVID. And now they're saying that pregnant women do not need the COVID vaccine. Shame. Thank you for letting me speak, and thank you all for coming out here. Please have safe travels going home. Please be safe today.
We love you!
I'm going to keep this short because I am a crier, and I'm going to try to get through this without breaking down. My name is Nyla. I have a 23-year-old daughter. She was born with cerebral palsy, and due to complications during her delivery, she ended up losing her right foot. So she has a prosthetic on her right foot. Just a little over a month ago, she was approved for her disability benefits. She received one check, got a letter 4 days ago. Those benefits have now been revoked. So how do you revoke benefits for someone who was born with disabilities? I'm shaking, and I just wanted you guys to know that story. I could go on and on, but like I said, I don't want to break down. I just wanted you guys to know that it's happening.
And your news media needs to report this shit. Fuck you!
I just want to say, in reply to that, Fox News, MAGA, the GOP are taking health care away from people who couldn't work if they wanted to, and I'm sure they do want to. My sister got sick about 15 years ago, really bad. It was kind of a medical poltergeist. They still aren't 100% sure what happened. She had acute liver failure, almost died, jaundice, yellow eyes, whole deal, ICU. We didn't think she would live. It affected her cognition, she got encephalitis, she got all this crazy shit, all this immune stuff. If she gets tired, she will put the laundry in the dishwasher. Like, for a long time she couldn't drive because she got lost in the town she'd lived in for 20 years. She has to take naps during the day to just keep going the rest of the day. She was a nurse for, 20-something years, worked her ass off, did all the right things, worked her ass off for her friends and her community. She's a genuinely good person. You've heard about her in my comedy. She lives off Social Security disability that she paid into out of her paycheck for her entire life. That's her only income. It's her only income. And she can't work a regular job. She does little things like dog sitting and house sitting and stuff. But she'll lose her income. And I'm a comedian. Like, I can't be like, oh, I'm gonna buy you a house. I can't do that yet. Maybe this time next year, but I'm kidding. Fingers crossed. Be famous sometime in the next 10 years. But I just want to share that personal story, but I wanted to say this too. They're taking medical care away from sick people. They're taking food away from hungry kids. They're letting children with AIDS in Africa die because they can't get medicine that would have cost 12 cents a day per person.
Wow.
They're letting food, millions of pounds of food, rot in warehouses that was grown by American farmers They're hurting American farmers, letting food rot, and letting people die from starvation. For what?
Greed.
No, it's not that. It's for Jesus, of course. Duh, right? That's what Jesus would want. If you remember, his most famous scripture in the Bible was, people that are different than me are gross. I don't know if you remember that one. And there was also something about letting children starve and sick people die without health care. These people are fake Christians. They're fake Christians. There's nothing Christ-like about their cult leader. He's the literal opposite of Christ, and he's the literal opposite of every other spiritual teacher throughout every religion, throughout all of humankind.
Right.
And if you follow him, you're not a Christian. And if you follow him, you're not a patriot. Anybody else want to talk? Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I told Eric next. Okay, you be after Eric.
Hold it in.
Yep.
Hold the shirt.
My name is Sergeant Rhodes. Hold on.
Let's make a line. Anybody that wants to talk, get behind my friend right here.
Shame on Fox! 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 Shame on Fox!
All right.
Shame on Fox!
I don't have a speech, but I have some shit I want to say. My name is Sergeant Rhodes. I'm a United States Marine Corps combat veteran. In 2016, I was having a really hard time. And I went to the VA for my yearly checkup. You got to do it if you want to keep your VA benefits. If you want to keep your health care, you have to go every year. And my wife finally convinced me to talk to somebody about it. And I broke down in the nurse's office. The VA saved my fucking life. And now they want to cut 83,000 people. And that's this year. What are they going to do next year and the year after? They want to cut them and send them to community care that costs more money, your taxpayer money. And I don't get the same treatment at community care. They don't have the connection with the veterans. I don't walk in there with 30% of the staff being veterans like I do at the VA that understand what I'm going through. In 2021, I quit my job. Between my PTSD, my breathing problems from being under those oil well fires for 7 months without a fucking respirator. As a personal trainer, I couldn't do my job anymore. And I became a personal trainer to try to keep my health going because I knew my service to this country messed my body up. And now they're trying to privatize it. Don't listen to what these fucks are telling people. They are trying to privatize it.
Yes.
They are trying to break it so that it doesn't work. And then they'll break it a little more and eventually they'll say, look, for years it's been broken. The VA is not perfect, but it's working and it's saving lives and it saved my fucking life. And they are threatening it because they want to make a buck off of my fucking service and those veterans here off of your service. Fuck you, Fox News! Fuck you, I cannot stand that. But you know what? You know what pisses me off worse? Is that these people here in this city are forgetting the oath that they took to the Constitution. And I took that same fucking oath.
That's right.
Do your fucking job. I am sick and tired of turning on the news. And last night in fucking Los Angeles, they ran over someone trying to prevent a kidnapping. Because if you don't have a warrant signed by a fucking judge and you're covering up your face and you don't have a badge or you have a patch on your back that you bought off of eBay, you're not fucking law enforcement or you would have stopped to give care to the person you ran over.
That's right.
And that pisses me the fuck off. I swore an oath to the Constitution, but my loyalty is to the people of this country. Not a person, not a class of people.
All the people.
All of them. This is not how America functions. And with that, I'm too pissed off to continue.
Everybody hear me? Yeah. Hey, thanks a lot for everyone to come out here. I appreciate everything you're doing. In my opinion, everyone here has crossed the Rubicon. We're here. This is Rome. This is our capital right there. That Capitol building was named after the Capitoline Hills in Rome. We're at the center of the world. This is the world capital right here. This is where the power lies in this world. Right here.
Speaking to the mic.
In the mic, right here. Is that good? Yeah. Thank you. Right here it says NBC News. Right over here it says Fox News. These are not news companies. I don't even know if they're entertainment companies. I don't know what these people are doing. We get our news nowadays from men like Cliff Cash, a comedian. Can you imagine this? What kind of a place have we turned into? This is just amazing and crazy. I can't understand it. But you all, thanks a lot. You crossed the Rubicon. And we're here to claim this country. This is our country. That's our building. Every stone in that building, it belongs to us. Yep. This is our land, and this is our country. And everybody's included. This is an inclusive country, and we're here to make sure these son of a guns know that. Together we stand. Divided we fall. Let's stay together and continue. Get your friends and all the people you know to cross the Rubicon and come here or wherever they can to make this thing happen and get rid of this fascist dictator. Thank you.
I'm going to make this as short as I can. I'm here from Germany because this country is on the brink. We have very little time. We've got to keep the numbers up. There's nothing more important for this country than what you're doing here right now. Now, we're here at Fox News, and Fox News trades in lies. And I want to tell you a few things you may not know about the lies it tells. Why do I live in Germany? Because we have universal health care. Because we have universal child care. Because we have universal free college and university education. Because we have, by law, 18 days of paid vacation per year. It is possible. Everything they tell you that this is not a possible, that the country will go to hell if you have those things is a lie. It is possible. And my final thing is, Germany has per capita as many billionaires as the United States. So you're not going to lose your billionaires, you billionaires. You just got to take care of the people that do the work for you.
I love where he left off because that's always my central thing. Everybody's stories around us ties in together to one central theme. Fox News, yes, they're racist, but you know what they're more racist? What they're more than racist? They're protecting capital.
Yes.
The reason why they want to put people in handcuffs, they don't care that they're illegal. There is private prisons that make money off these things.
Fuck Geo Group. Fuck CCOT. Human trafficking.
People losing health care. 68,000 people die a year because of lack of basic health care. They're willing to let that die so these companies, we already know United Healthcare can make profits. It's all about making profits off of your suffering. It's all about that. Everything ties into this. They want to cut Social Security and Medicaid, not because They just want to make money. Let's do more. Let's be real. You think Donald Trump, you think anybody in the offices think Donald Trump's really a genius? They think he's as dumb as we think. But he's a moron. He's someone they can manipulate and use for capital. It's about capital. And it's up to us to wake people up about this. You know, I'm a typical Pittsburgher, even though there's not many of us left. I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and I work in a steel mill. That's not the norm anymore, don't get it wrong. I happen to work in a steel mill. And people walk around like mindless zombies all the time. They don't care what's happening on Netflix and the Bad Girls Club and everywhere else is more important than this. This is the Mecca. That building controls so much of our lives. It controls our suffering. And I just want to say, we have to get money out of politics. Us on our side. On our side. On the Democratic side. If they are accepting corporate donations, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear anything. If you're not about getting money out of politics, then you don't have our vote. Because money is corroding the system. I love y'all. Y'all look beautiful out here standing up for each other. Thank you.
My name is Matthew McDaniel, and I'm a Navy veteran. I'm a pissed off American. I'm pissed off because I lost my entire fucking family to this bullshit MAGA cult that's being fed by Fox News. It's not just propaganda. It's political pornography is what it is. Every time I went to my family's house, this shit was on the news.
Yes.
Every TV, all the time. Fox News. I can't even go to the house anymore. After this last election, I told them 3 strikes, you're out. I'm not going to talk to my family anymore until our integrity and our honor is restored. And I'm fucking pissed off about it. I lost most of my family, pretty much all my family. My friends, I'm losing my country. I will stay here and defend the Constitution until I die. That's all I got to say.
I can do this. You got this. You want me to hold your sign? I want to hold my sign. Thank you.
Hi y'all, my name is Mary. I am a daughter of North Carolina. Can I just say thank you God for Cliff Cash? Because I don't know how many of us are here because of him. North Carolina represents. I am here because I want to speak specifically to my experience with a corrupt media. I left North Carolina. I left to do missionary work. Sorry, I apologize, to proselytize the Jews. What I saw there, I stayed 2 weeks in the West Bank. And there were 2 suicide bombings in Jerusalem in the summer of 1997. And I was in the West Bank. I could get in and out of borders, thank God, because I had an American passport. I saw since 1997 the people of Palestine suffering. Why? The borders closed. The men couldn't get to work. The food went off the shelves. The water was rationed. We had water for 2 hours a day, maybe. And why? Because the media demonizes the Palestinians.
Yeah.
That is the power of the media. After that, I hooked up with an organization and I moved to Bosnia. And if you want to see, 1 million people displaced, 100,000 people disappeared in the ravines, in the ditches, bodies, bones, minefields. Why? Because Slobodan Milosevic got a hold of the media. And they only had one source of information. And neighbor turned against neighbor. And until you work for a year in the mountains of Bosnia, and you hear them talk about how their neighbors grabbed their guns and shot their children because the media said the Croatians are your enemies, the Bosniaks are your enemies, the Muslims are your enemies. That was the media. This is what Fox News is doing to us today. I hear talk about civil war. Who the fuck are we fighting?
Right.
They're gonna ask us to pick up a gun and kill my neighbor for what?
Yep.
For what? Because they told us to, and for every other reason that everyone has spoken to. Thank you, my friend. For money.
Thank you.
For power. For greed. They don't care about us. And I tell my friends and I tell my family and I try to stay in contact with them because they need to hear the truth. This is what is happening. You're not looking at the eyes of people every day for a year, helping them and telling them it's going to be okay. How can I tell them it's going to be okay? Their entire village was demolished because of Slobodan Milosevic. And I want to say one more thing. I will not rest until Donald Trump has been arrested and he is being prosecuted. He needs to be extradited from the United States, just like any other dictator, and he needs to rot in jail, just like Slobodan Milosevic. To our people, him and the entire administration, we will not rest until this is done. I will not tolerate this in my own country. Thank you. And this is my son Alex right here.
Hey.
We drove 1,600 miles to be here, and I wanted to talk about my mom.
Thank you.
This is her shirt right here, and I'm wearing this hat for her. My mom grew up in Gloucester, England, where she was born. She was one of 14, and she was in and out of an orphanage because her mom had tuberculosis. Very poor. She met my dad at the Air Force Base. Her dream was to be an American citizen so her children could be American citizens and not live the life that she had to in and out of an orphanage. She met my dad at Air Force Base. She was hitchhiking after a dance, her and her friend. My dad was driving with his friend. They picked up my mom and her friend. My mom married my dad, and her friend marries a guy in the back seat. And they moved here. My dad, he was a military policeman. He applied for the police academy in San Diego. Waited and waited, never heard anything. So he had gold fever. He moved the entire family around the country looking for gold, prospecting, all of these things. My mom had a horrible life. Grew up poor, had holes in her floor. My dad barely had health insurance through the VA. My mom did not have health insurance. My dad got sick. He had kidney failure. He was on dialysis. He had heart issues, diabetes, on and on and on. He went through hell. My mom saw what he went through. She did not have health care. My dad died in 2019, and she got sick. I believe it was COVID. Right when COVID started to come out, she was sick for a month, and she just got sicker and sicker over time. I lived about 30 miles from her, and I realized how sick she was. I went out to see her on a Sunday. My son was with me. All my children were with me. Went out to see her, and she had oxygen that she had bought in the Walgreens drugstore, and that's how she was breathing. She didn't have money to go to the doctor. She refused. I tried to get her to go to mine. She didn't want the bill. She saw everything that my dad had gone through. So I saw her on a Sunday, October the 4th, and I told her, Mom, I'm coming back tomorrow and I'm taking you to the doctor. That night she shot herself because of no health care. And this was in 2020. And these motherfuckers want to take our fucking health care even more? This is bullshit.
Yeah.
This is bullshit. My mom fucking died because she had no health care. And they're not satisfied with not having enough. These fucking billionaires need more. They just don't have enough. It's ridiculous.
They're gonna take the money out of the country.
Take the fucking money out of politics. Those people work for us. They should not be allowed to be fucking bribed. That's not how politics should work. Fuck you, Fox News.
Thanks for coming out to admire my nice hat. Just want to say, August the 30th, 1989, I raised my right hand, and I repeated after my father, when he commissioned me in the United States Navy, and I said, I promise to support and defend the Constitution of the United States of America against all enemies, foreign and domestic. There's not a statute of limitations on that, my friends, my fellow veterans. We are here. We are the people. We will make this right. You know, you're absolutely right. The megaphone for all this evil is Fox News. We're going to crush that megaphone.
Yeah.
Good. Yes. That megaphone is gone. I had a lot to say, but that's the gist of it. I'm a doctor. I have seen people in this Capitol divide us over health care. I have seen them say, well, we'll say this, we'll say that, we'll get them to fight each other. Why can you make public health decisions based on politics? The grist that feeds that mill is people's lives. This is wrong.
Yeah. Right.
And where's the megaphone? Where is the megaphone? It's right there. That megaphone needs to come down. Yeah. We need to pull a cord on it. We need to take it to the trash pit. We need to burn it.
Yes.
Woo!
Yes.
Fuck Fox.
And then politics. We got two groups. They fight like dogs during that campaign. Great, good. Let them fight like dogs in the campaign. You know what happens after they win?
Nothing.
One group of Huskies gets on one side of the sled and pulls. The other group of Huskies gets on the other side of the sled and pulls. This country goes nowhere. We, the people, need to fix that. And we're doing it. We're starting today.
Yeah.
Another thing is, I'm a Christian. And this Christian administration is not following Jesus. Jesus stood and he got in front of the scribes and Pharisees and he said, you bunch of heretics. Well, it's the same thing here. Yep. The most religious people of his day could not recognize God when they looked him in the face because they were too busy being religious. They weren't able to love their neighbor. They weren't able to take care of the orphans and the widows. They weren't able to follow God because they were too busy with their own agenda. And where's the megaphone for that agenda? It's right here. And that megaphone is going down. Thank you for being here. Thank you for giving me a chance to speak. Love your neighbor as yourself. Thou shalt not lie. Thou shalt not lie, Fox News. Thank you.
Hi, my name's Catherine. I'm from San Francisco. Earlier today was the Kool-Aid girl. Yesterday that sign was saying that I was the proud granddaughter Air Force veteran, which indeed I still am. Sorry, I'm very nervous. Yesterday I was here with my mom and my aunts, again from California. I was really hoping yesterday that my grandpa would have been very proud of me for being there. I was feeling those vibes. He passed away when I was 6, so I was just hoping. His wife, my grandma, completely brainwashed by Rush Limbaugh my whole life. She didn't watch TV, so see you later. I hate Fox News because I hate Rush Limbaugh because of what they all represent for taking my grandma away from me.
For Grandma!
Woo!
For Grandma!
She passed last year. She's now buried alongside him in Golden Gate National Cemetery, and when I go visit, I say, hi, Grandpa. So I still don't know how I feel about her passing. I had to come here for yesterday and today, just for today, for both of these 2 reasons. It was to represent him, get my feelings about her off my chest. And also, I've been so frustrated, feeling like I'm only just one person. Change. Do anything when I'm only just one person. And I feel that there's probably a lot of other people who are feeling that way. And in my friend group, I'm the one who always knows when the next protest is because I consider myself a professional doom scroller. So I'm on Facebook all the time, following 5150.
5051, sorry. I was so frustrated last night when everyone was posting their awesome pictures from yesterday, and there were all these people who were like, there was a protest today? How many of us have been seeing all the news about yesterday for weeks and weeks and weeks? Anyone else feel really frustrated by that yesterday? We're just like, where were you? Okay, so I made a website a while ago called onlyonepersonprotest.com, and it's got links to Indivisible, to 5051, to Mobilize, so that they're all in one place, so that you don't have to list them all out separately. You can just send people just to one website, and they're all there, and it's got helpful hints for how to protest safely, and how to call Congress, and links to donate to. Basically, how to save democracy, all in one link. I've got postcards here, I can pass them out, so you can pass them on to your friends. It's onlyonepersonprotest.com. It looks way better on a computer right now than it does on a phone because I'm not as tech savvy as everyone else in San Francisco. And by the way, I feel really, really bad for everyone in San Francisco. Like, I don't want to represent everybody in San Francisco. I'm sorry for all the tech people. I don't represent them. I feel awful for all the tech bros. Sorry.
You're all right. Doing great. Thank you.
Anyway, if you want to hear about the website, I've got a bunch of cards. I'll pass them out. Onlyonepersonprotest.com. Tell your friends. Spread the word. We all need to know when the next protest is, and the next big one, in case you haven't heard, is next Saturday. No King.
Yeah.
Huge. Let's get to that 3.5% in the streets, so that we get to that ability to shut down. So we get to that ability to shut shit down, to get to that general strike, to be able to peacefully end this shit.
Thank you everybody. Just real quick, I'm gonna let some other people speak, but I just want to make a quick announcement. Please don't leave yet. If you feel like you're having a heat stroke, by all means leave, or if you have to be somewhere, but just hang out just a little bit longer. We're gonna have a couple more speakers, and then what I want to do, I want to get over here between the planters. I'm going to have that Fox Lies banner in front of me or behind me, and I want all of you to get behind me under the Fox News sign and hold up the best signs we got. I want to really get a real good, some real good imagery, and I want to give a speech directly to Fox, and I'm going to record it, and I'm going to hope that all of you will repost it, and I want to get it in front of them. I want to tag them in it, send it to them, all that stuff. So we're going to do that as soon as we're done with speakers. How many speakers we got left? 3? Okay, we're going to cut it off at 3, guys, if that's all right with everybody. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you, Cliff. Good afternoon, Patriots! My name is James, and like Cliff, I come from North Carolina. Raise up! My great-grandfather was named Tom Black in Knoxville, Tennessee. His name is on the Tom Black track there at the University of Tennessee. My 6th great-grandfather was Captain Joseph Black, Virginia militia, who led the Over Mountain Men in 1780 to stop the British Loyalist militia at the Battle of Kings Mountain. That victory gave Washington enough time with our French allies to stop Cornwallis and defeat the British and win the American Revolutionary War. Patriot blood flows in my veins. My mother, uncle, and grandfather were in the Navy. I'm here to speak on their behalf as people who benefited from veterans' health care and to honor the legacy of my military family. Now, all that being said, I want to highlight what our friend from Pittsburgh said earlier about how Fox News defends Capitol. Historians know what happens when too much wealth accumulates with too few people. It ain't good and it ain't pretty. Revolutions happen. The French Revolution, throughout history, many revolutions happen when too much wealth and power accumulates in too few hands. So Fox News is a vessel for delivering capital to the billionaires you're playing with fire. And I will just leave you with the wise words of President John F. Kennedy that's relevant to both Fox News and any politician who supports voter suppression efforts. John F. Kennedy wisely warned, those who make peaceful revolution impossible make violent revolution inevitable. My ancestors fought the King's men
I will honor that legacy.
Hi, friends.
Hi.
I'm gonna have a seat here. My name is Christy. I come from Philly. Fuck yeah. I'm a healthcare worker. I'm a respiratory therapist. I'm here as a medic for all of you. In this first administration, I extubated and let die thousands and thousands of people under Trump's watch. Hundreds of them watched Fox News and cursed me out. Well, I cared for them. I've got long COVID now. I wake up and feel like I spent the night in Fight Club, fell down 3 steps of stairs and got ran over by the garbage truck on the way here, but I'm still fucking here. Woo! Hell yeah. And I'm here to be with you guys. I'm here to connect us. Because we can say no all we want while they crumble these systems. We can say no all we want, but as long as we keep funding them, as long as we keep capitulating to this violence, as long as we bow our heads, as long as we take part in this system while they crumble it, they're just gonna tear it apart. And you know what happens when all the systems fail? When empires end, like this man said? The cruelest people come in and take power unless we build systems of community, of solidarity, unless we take care of each other. We need to build something we want to say yes to. And we need to build it right now. We need parallel structures. We need community solidarity. We need to take care of each other. We need to tell each other the truth. We need to get our families back. We need to take care of all of our fellow humans. All of them, because every life is important here. Yeah, we can do it. We're smart as fuck, and we can build a better world that we want to say fucking yes to.
Yeah. Thank you.
Can everyone hear me? Okay, my name is Gilza, and I am a Navy veteran. And if you know sailors, you know that we're not shy about swearing.
Fuck yeah!
So I'm old, but I have younger children, or adult children actually, who listen to more popular music, and I found this song that I loved, and it's from Macklemore. And the chorus line is, they got me fucked up, okay? So I want everyone to sing, they got me fucked up, when you get to that part. Okay, now I lost the song. Anyone know how to make it louder? They got me fucked up! 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 They got us fucked up! They got us fucked up! They got us fucked up!
So what I want to do right now, we've got this banner, Fox Lies, Democracy Dies. It's a big-ass, awesome banner. I want to get everybody behind it. If you listen to me, everybody, real quick. Everybody, real quick. Everybody in the club, listen up. Shorter people in the front, taller people in the back. I would like for the best signs. They don't have to necessarily be beautiful, but if they're clever or pretty or whatever, Make Lying Wrong Again is a good one. Yeah, you know, if you're, you know, the cardboard's cool too. We'll put that, you know what I'm saying? Like, we'll get this shitty one with Trump. I mean, not shitty, it's good. Trump, it's shitty because it's got Trump's face on it. You know what I'm saying? You can't even see his neck vagina in that photo. Y'all, by the way, my new comedy special is dropping next. I'm gonna drop it on No King's Day. And there's a joke in it about Trump having a hoo-ha on his neck, and you're gonna love it. Anyway, I'm gonna get in front of that banner, and I want all of you guys behind the banner and hold up the signs, and I'm just gonna address Fox directly. And we'll try and see if we can't get that to take off online.
Thank you.
Tall people in the back, shorter people in the front. Make sure the best signs are visible. We'll get the banner tight.
Good to see you, man. How you been? Hey, good. Can't quite see the
So we're gonna get everybody behind. You're fine. I'm gonna stand right where that comma is. You might not be in the. Yeah. I'm gonna stand right where you're sitting.
I'm just trying to see the Fox News logo, like without the tree. I feel bad, like stepping in this grass, but it's.
Yes. Yeah, we can have if you want to sit and everybody the whole. Yeah, if it's just pack in as much as you can. I'm gonna stand right where the comma is. I'm gonna stand right where
The shot is only going to be as wide as the meter.
But we'll video. We'll scan and do a panorama. We'll make sure we get everybody in. So,
Thank you.
Cliff Cash, the next Zelensky. Cliff Cash, the next Zelensky.
I'm not running for office.
I support that.
Let's bring that. Let's get that banner. Get that banner tight. All right. So. I'm not going to say anything better. Ready? All right, everybody, thank you for being here today. I can't do any of this without you. I've said this in multiple speeches. Alone, each of us is a drop of water. Together, we are the flood. And I heard that fascists can't swim. What's happening in this country right now is a fascist, authoritarian takedown of the oldest democracy on planet Earth, and it is backed by Russia. And anyone who tells you otherwise is either naive or dishonest. And here's the thing. I don't want to be in cahoots with any dictator. But I sure as shit don't want to be in cahoots with a 4-foot-tall dictator that can't fight even in the tiniest nation who just got 40% of his bombers blown up by drones and has to borrow troops from North Korea. That's not strength, it's weakness. Vladimir Putin is a fucking loser. That's why he likes Donald Trump so much, because he's a fucking loser too. And so are all these soy boy, pencil-armed, soft-handed cucks that support him. Like Charlie Kirk. You think Charlie Kirk's an alpha male? Come see me sometime, Charlie Kirk. Ben Shapiro is a spineless coward. J.D. Vance looks like his face looks like a volleyball. These people aren't tough. They're not tough. They're weak. They're small men pretending to be big, just like Putin. The hardest thing Donald Trump has ever done is hold a golf club, and he has to lie about how good he is at that. Fox News is a Russian-backed disinformation network attacking the oldest democracy on earth.
They're going to be investigated.
This will come to an end. Fascism always fails. Dictatorships always fail. This one will fail too. I'm gonna help make sure it does. And when it fails, when it inevitably fails, the people of this country will hold to account anyone who enabled it or anyone that didn't have the spinal cord to fight against it. And I want to tell Fox News directly, I'm the one that brought these people here in March. I'm the one that sent them back in April. I'm the one that brought them here today. There's more of me, and there's more of them. And we're going to keep coming. And we're not always going to be this nice. If you think you're going to topple the oldest democracy on planet Earth, the shining city on the hill, fuck around and find out, the land of the free, then you are going to meet the brave. And if you keep this shit up, if you keep lying, and you know you are, if you keep normalizing shit that's not normal, insane washing shit that's not sane, this country is a powder keg, and you need to know, if or when that fuse is lit, it'll be lit on your front fucking door, I promise. So right now we're protesting you in New York City. We're gonna start weekly in Denver. We're doing it here regularly. We're going after every one of your satellite broadcasters, all of them. You've heard of Tesla Takedown? Allow me to introduce you to Fox Takedown. And rest assured, we will proverbially fuck shit up, I promise. And if you have an issue with it, talk to me. If you think Jesse Waters has a way with words, give me a shot. I will verbally dismantle any one of your Russian pawns on your network anytime. Give it a shot.
Talk to real veterans. You won't do it. You want us to go away. We're not going away. I will see you at Fox News in Cleveland, Ohio. I'll be out in front of your door in Cleveland, Ohio next Saturday. Maybe they'll cover me, because local Fox News might actually cover me.
Were you happy with how it turned out today?
Well, we were expecting a little bit more. Every protest, we were expecting more, to be honest. Just most people just want to keep their heads down and not get involved. And it's, like I say, I post my picture on all the protests I go to. That's my 7th one in D.C. I go all cashless. I protest locally, Tesla takedowns. Post my picture so I can say, hey, I'm doing it. We need you on the street. Don't be afraid. No one wants to be doing this, but we all have to get involved to save it. So the answer is no. But we're not going to give up. We're not going to give up. We just need to get more people involved.
There's gay clubs, there's gay veterans, there's gay all there in their offices, working, doing their 9 to 5 thing. We're going to be there at 9 a.m. I want them to look out the blinds and hear us chanting, "Come outside," and let us in. I want these people to feel uneasy. I want the receptionist to quit. I want the janitor to find them jobs. I want people to not want to show up to the Heritage Foundation anymore. That's my goal. Join me tomorrow at noon and Monday at 9. I love y'all. Thank you for being here. I'd like to get these blue signs back so I can use them again. I got stickers to give out and other stuff. So meet me over here by the big planter. I also have cold water for anybody that needs it. Thanks.